Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw a human character in Adobe Illustrator. Before we get started, I'd like to thank everyone who supports me on Patreon and YouTube. If you'd like to support me too, you can find the Patreon and YouTube subscription links in the description below. First, I start by sketching the character's head using the pencil tool. I'll be drawing this character in my own style. Bold outline strokes, a big nose, and large eyes, giving it a more caricature look. So I begin with the outlines: the head, eyes, nose, mustache, ear, and part of the body. If you'd like to see a more detailed, full-body character tutorial, let me know in the comments and I'll create one. To keep this video short and engaging, I'm focusing only on the most important parts here. I want the character to have a bit of a Viking or Fisherman vibe, so I'm making him bald, adding a fisherman hat, and giving him a beard in red-orange tones. After finishing the outlines, we'll move on to coloring all the details step by step. By the way, this type of vector artwork sells really well on stock platforms, so I'll also include a direct sign-up link to Vecteezy in the description so you can quickly get started and upload your own vectors for sale. After sketching some of the details with the pencil tool, I move on to refining them using the Curvature tool. Since the pencil tool doesn't always give perfect results, trying to get everything just right with it can take a lot of time. So it's better to block out a rough shape first and then make cleaner, more controlled adjustments with the Curvature tool. If you're using a graphic tablet, you can easily draw all the details with the pen and achieve great results. Brands like Huion and Wacom offer excellent tablets for this kind of work. But if you're like me and using a mouse, it's important to combine different tools instead of relying only on the pencil tool to get more natural and faster results. I personally use the Logitech MX Master Mouse, which really helps speed up my workflow and keeps things smooth. After finishing the head details, I quickly sketch a rough body, which we'll refine later toward the end. And once all the details are in place, we move on to the coloring process. There are different ways to handle the coloring process, but for this character, I'm using a slightly different approach. I duplicate each outline and place it behind. Then, instead of using stroke, I fill it with color. If you watch the video carefully, you'll see exactly what I mean. I start by selecting the part I want to copy. Let's say the head first. Then I select its outline, go to Edit and click Copy, and then go back to Edit and choose Paste in Back. You can also do this much faster using shortcuts. Ctrl+C followed by Ctrl+B. To make it clearer, I'll be using the Edit menu throughout the video. After placing the duplicate behind, I use the color boxes in the bottom left, one for stroke and one for fill, and I apply fill color to the copied shape. By repeating this process for all parts, I get clean, solid coloring perfectly inside the outlines. As I assign the colors, I also start adding shadows inside them. Select the colored shape, and in the bottom left corner, right under the color boxes, you'll see the Draw Inside tool. Once you activate it, anything you draw will stay inside the selected shape. For example, I select the colored part of the mustache, switch to Draw Inside, and add a few darker tones to make it look more natural. Then I apply the same method to other areas where I want shadows. I prefer this workflow because it makes shading much easier. First the outlines, then the filled shapes behind them. At this point in the video, feel free to get creative. Let me know in the comments what kind of character you'd like to see next. It doesn't have to be a human. It could be an animal, a plant, or even a fantasy character. Your suggestions will decide. Drop your ideas below. Let's discuss, and I'll bring the most interesting ones to life one by one. By following these methods and practicing with my videos, you can improve your skills and even turn your vector, icon, and character designs into passive income. I can also make videos showing exactly how to do that, so don't hesitate to comment. Let's grow, improve, and earn more together. The eyes of my character are a bit large and look too white, so I add a subtle shadow inside them. To do this, I create a slightly smaller shape over the white area of the eye using the pen tool, then duplicate it with keyboard shortcuts and move it slightly aside. After that, I use the Pathfinder tool to trim away the unnecessary parts and apply a slightly darker color to create a soft shadow effect. This also gives the character more of a cartoon or comic style look. I repeat the same process for both eyes, and then look for other areas where I can add shadows or highlights. For example, I draw a small shape on the nose, fill it with white and lower the opacity to create a highlight effect. Next, I move on to coloring the hat and adding shadows. Since the hat has a lot of line details, sending the color behind the lines would take too much time in the video, so I cut that part out. It might look a bit odd as the color appears on top and then suddenly goes behind. This doesn't happen automatically. You need to either go to the Object panel, choose Arrange, and send it backwards step by step, or use the keyboard shortcuts shown there to do it much faster. If there's any part of the video you don't understand, make sure to mention the exact timestamp in the comments. I'll be happy to help, and I'll do my best to reply to everyone. You can also check the link in the description to join my Patreon. By choosing any package that fits your budget, you'll get more direct and personalized support from me through chat, where I can help you faster and more clearly, even using screenshots for better results. Although the Patreon tiers are priced differently, they all offer the same core benefits. You just need to pick one that works for you and decide to support the channel. On top of that, Patreon members get early access to all videos, exclusive content, and free entry to my growing library of premium icons, vectors, illustrations, and project files, all available to download. Most importantly, you'll be able to chat with me directly, discuss your problems, and find solutions together. That's why I created a Patreon for this channel, to provide you with more value, while your support helps the channel grow and continue producing content. So don't wait. Head over to Patreon through the link in the description and join today. While working on the character, I felt like something was missing in the overall look. So I added a small earring to give it a bit more personality. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. When I'm not recording, I usually create much more detailed characters, adding elements like tattoos, earrings, and various visual details to make them richer and more refined, with more advanced shading for a more lifelike result. But when I include all of that in a video, it tends to get too long, and some details can be missed, which makes the tutorial feel messy and harder to follow. That's why I tried to keep this character as simple as possible. After that, I select the face color, and using the Draw Inside tool again, I add a subtle beard effect. I draw the beard area with the pencil tool and apply a gradient, blending it smoothly into the skin tone toward the chin to create a soft, stylish shading effect. I've been creating cartoon-style character illustrations in Photoshop for many years, so naturally it feels more comfortable to me. I also have similar Photoshop tutorials on my channel, and people really enjoy them. They get a lot of views. I'll add one of those videos to the top right corner, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. After seeing how much attention those videos received, I thought it would be interesting to try the same approach in Illustrator, which is why I made this video. That said, I have to admit that drawing in Photoshop can be more enjoyable. It's more flexible and allows for more natural-looking characters with richer coloring and shading. Plus, you can achieve great results even with more affordable graphic tablets. Using a tablet also lets you take full advantage of brushes and add more realistic touches. That's why I personally enjoy drawing in Photoshop more. Another big advantage is the freedom to sketch as much as you want. Those rough sketches not only help you practice more, but also make it easier to develop stronger characters. So what about you? Which program do you prefer? What's your go-to tool? Photoshop, Illustrator, or maybe even Canva? And thank you to everyone who watched the video until the end. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the like button. Every like helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people, and more views give me the motivation to create even better and more content for you.